Hello and welcome to Rd17. Sorry about the lateness of the video this week. I have a bit of a motto with around bowls. It's life, work, bowls. Sometimes life or work gets in the way of bowls, and that's what's happened this week. Bit of a busy one, but better late than never. Let's have a look at the round 16 Premier League fixture and see what's happening. Our first game to look at is the Osborne Park versus Sorrento match. It is Osborne Park 3rd versus Sorrento 8th. No changes at Aussie Park. Sorrento in comes August and out goes Ross Cunningham after last week's superb effort to win 8-0 at Bassendean. They'll enter this match full of confidence. Their head-to-head record there, though, Osborne Park with the advantage there, 8-3 career, and at Osborne Park it is a 3-1 matchup. Sorrento defied those away odds last week. Can they do it again this week? I'm going to pick Osborne Park again. Surely they won't let this slip. They're third on the ladder. They're on a roll. Win this game, and I think that almost certainly will shore up their spot in the finals. So they'll be up and about. They'll do well here, and I'm going to select them to win. Sorrento, though, very, very plucky. Have been all year, but probably not going to get the job done this game. Our second game is Manning versus Safety Bay, 4th versus 10th for Manning. Lewis Grigg comes in. I'm not sure how many times he's played this year. Wouldn't be too many, I think. He's a very handy in. Andy Ill as well. Out goes Dave Danny, who's a big out. So maybe Louis and Dave Danny swapping is about equal to each other. Sam Perrick as well drops down. For Safety Bay, no changes there as they finish the year out. They will finish 10th. But Manning into the finals. They're a dangerous team if they can make finals. Adge Heel is skippering this week too. He's a bit of a jack of all trades there at Manning. He just comes in and does whatever role he's asked to play. He plays it. He's skippering this week. I expect Manning to win that match fairly comfortably. Also, a win there will probably shore up. It's a bit closer for them, but that'll probably do the job for them for finals as well. Our third game is South Perth versus Bassendean, 5th versus 6th, potentially match of the day. In for South Perth, Scotty Walker's back at the expense of Robbie Urquhart, and Bassendean, no changes there. At the venue, it is a 12-8 record to South Perth and 7-2 at the venue, but head-to-head 12-8 South Perth with the advantages there over Bassendean over a 10-year period or 11-year period. I would expect South Perth to win at home. I think the loser of this game is probably done and dusted for the year. So a huge game for both teams, which is why I've selected it as match of the day. The loser will probably drop out of finals contention. So massive game for both of these clubs. It should be a ripper. I'm looking forward to it. Our fourth game is Mount Lawley against Cardinia. 1st versus 9th. No change to Mount Lawley. No idea about Cardinia. It is a 2-1 head-to-head record and 1-0 at Mount Lawley. You would think that Mount Lawley will get the job done here fairly easily. Their top spot is assured. They're now just after the points to see if they can break the record. But Mount Lawley should do this. And Cardinia, I think they're certain to drop out, really. They need to win both their games by 8-0. Beating Mount Lawley 8-0 will be an absolute miracle, so I don't think that's going to happen. So Cardinia to drop out of the Premier League for next year. And our final game is Doubleview versus Cambridge. They've played each other many times over the years. 7th versus 2nd. Head-to-head record there, 16-18 to Doubleview, but at the venue it is a 9-7 Doubleview's advantage. Cambridge winning their head-to-head. Overall, so this will be a tight game despite their ladder positions. 2nd Cambridge, 7th W. This will be very, very close. W needed to win their last 4 games to have any chance of finals, and they've done that so far. They've won 2 for 2, and I'm going to pick them this game. I think W might keep rolling on towards their last 4 of 4 and beat Cambridge at home, but it will be very, very tight. Blake Nairn coming back in for Cambridge will be a massive bonus for them. I'm not sure if that means he's finished over in Queensland and he's back now for the remainder of the season. I'll find that out before next week, but he's a big in for them. W on a bit of a roll. That's the only reason I've gone from. Would not be surprised if Cambridge win this, and if they do, their probably spot in the 4 is guaranteed as well. What I've also done this week is add a bit of a predictor. I did that a couple of weeks ago. Now with 2 games left, I've also put my thoughts into how the season might roll out for the next 2 weeks and how the ladder might look. Let's have a quick look at that. Oops. There we go. So on the left-hand side there is the current ladder positions. I've got my selections there around 18. I've got Mount Lawley winning 8-0 over Cardi, Aussie Park 7-1 winners, Manning 8-0 winners at Sorrento, South Perth to beat Bassendean 7-1, Doubleview at home to beat Cambridge 7-1, and next week I've gone for, I'll just do the home sides, Cambridge to beat Mount Lawley 6-2, Bassendean to beat Aussie Park 6-2, Sorrento to beat Manning 7-1, Cardi to beat South Perth 6-2, and Doubleview to travel down to Safety Bay and win down there 6-2. So my ladder then, Mount Lawley will finish, according to me, on 109, well clear of second place Cambridge, who will be second on 83. Aussie Park will finish third on 79.5. Manning to finish 4th on 77. So the top 4 at the moment is how I think the season will finish. Just out of it will be South Perth on 76, Doubleview on 75, Bassendean on 72, and Sorrento on 67. Cardi and Safety Bay will be demoted. But the outrider for that is, or outlier, whatever the word is, there's only 4.5 points between 3rd place Aussie Park and 7th place Doubleview. So if any of those, like Doubleview have got winning 2 games, but Aussie Park to Bassendean, any of those sides winning both of those games, they will probably be short of a final spot. So a good couple of weeks coming up for those teams. It should be a really interesting finish to the year. And that's it for this morning. Thank you all once again for tuning in. Sorry about the lateness. We'll see you again early next week on our review. See you then. Bye.